Hi, today I'm going to take you through the new Spinfire app to show you what it can do and how it's changed the way the Spinfire ball machine works. I'm going to break this video up into two videos. The first video is going to show you the very simple features of how you control the machine, much the same as you could do with the remote in the past. And the second video is going to go into how you can create drills or shot sequences. So if you want to skip ahead and see that, you can go to the link in our description below. So to begin with, you can see there are four menu items along the bottom in the purple section. You've got remote, quick drills, your drills, and settings. So the first two, remote and quick drills, are what I'm going to focus on in this video. Those two work together. So to begin with, you can see we can adjust the speed. And if you can hear here, if I raise the speed up to 15, you can hear the motor starting to increase now. I can adjust the spin. Right now I've just moved it to 0, which means I'm going to get some flat balls. I can move it into the positive area for topspin, or I can move it into the negative area for slice. I generally like my topspin at about a 3 or a 4. Then you've got the court. Now you can simply select a position on the court and the ball should fire to that location. So let's say we select that particular position there. Now you've got to imagine that I'm down the other end of the court. So that's actually going to be a sort of a middle, sort of not too wide forehand shot, deep, close to the baseline. And then we've got the interval at the bottom. Now what I'm going to do, down the bottom you can see where it's saying manual mode. There is a play button in the circle, and there's also what looks like a skip track button. That's actually a test fire button. So if I just click that test fire button, I should see a ball fairly deep out to the forehand side. Now we'll test a few of these. So now I'll do a wide backhand, fairly deep. And again, I'm going to hit the test fire button. Okay, that's pretty deep. Now you've got the option of using that court, or you can hit that manual mode button. And then instead of actually just specifying positions on the court, you can actually change the elevation yourself or change the horizontal position. So you can see right now it's set to -37, which is far out to the backhand side, and positive numbers are for your forehand. So now I've moved that to the far right hand, well, to the forehand side. So again, if I hit a test button now, we're going to see a ball, whoa, I've done something wrong there. I think I played with the elevation at one point there. So I've got to drop the elevation back down again. And that's why the beauty of using the test button. So I'm going to hit that test button again now. And that's nice and deep, still a little bit too deep for me. So I'm going to just change that elevation down a little bit, and one more test fire button. And now I've got a really nice deep forehand over there. So that's how you can take more control over each shot rather than just using the court position. Okay, then let's say you want to hit some balls straight down the middle of the court. So I move the horizontal down to 0. And now again, I'm going to do a test fire button there. And so that's roughly down the middle. I'll do another one. So I may not have this machine perfectly aligned right now. So if I just move it a little bit. And now my test balls should go more to the center. Pretty much right down the center there. So once you've got that perfect, you can then move to the second page, which is called quick drills. And then what I can do is I can put on, say, a horizontal random. Okay, so now I've got the choice of narrow, medium, and wide. I'm going to set wide. And so now what I'm going to do is press play. And I should get balls randomly coming all over the court from side to side, but still at the same speed and spin that I'd specified. So I've just got my, I can go back to remote. I've got the speed at 15 and the spin at +3. So now we're just going from side to side. Now what I can do is reduce the elevation a little bit to get some shorter balls. Might go a bit shorter. So now they're going to land around the service line. So now I've got this, I'm going to come back to the quick drills page and I'm going to add vertical random. So by adding that on, I'm now going to get some variation in depth. I'll get some, so there's my short one and there's a deep one. Short, another deep one, short, and another deep one. And they're going a little bit out for my liking, sorry, a little bit beyond the baseline, so I could probably just reduce the speed a little bit, tweak the settings a little bit to get that short and deep variation just the way I like it. So I'll pause that now. Then you've got the 2-line narrow, medium or wide. You can ignore the custom in this bit, that's to do with the advanced drills later. So let's say that I put the wide on, and I'm going to take off the vertical random as well. So now when I play this, you should get a forehand and a backhand, forehand and a backhand, and it should just alternate. Okay, and so you can set that, if you're finding that's a little bit too challenging to run that far, you can set it to medium, and then the width has reduced. And you can try narrow for an even easier setting. So that's how the remote and quick drills functions work on the app. Next, we're going to go into how you do your drills, how you do your shot sequences. Okay, so if you want to see that video, click on the link in the description below. Otherwise, feel free to reach out to us. We love talking about ball machines, so hit us with an email and we'll help you out in any way we can.